Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better Show with your hosts Lee Silber and Ellen Goodwin.
Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better Show. I'm your co-host, Ellen Goodwin, along with my co-host...
Lee Silber!
Whoa! Okay.
It's now or never.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want to talk about today.
That was a nice Beatles song.
Yeah. And
that's not what we're talking about.
No, but that's okay. I mean, the Beatles probably thought, this will last forever. We'll be a band till we're old and gray, and, and they probably would have been popular till the end. But it was their band did not last as long as people thought.
Right, a short window.
And I think there's a lot of things that are like that. So I'm always Mr. Happy-go-lucky, but interjecting jokes that are not funny, but trying to add some levity. But I want to get serious, and I know I've touched on this before, but I think it's worth saying. So what we talk about a lot is, why would you want to be efficient? And the answer is to get the things done that you need to get done faster, so you have more time left for the things you want to do.
Exactly.
But what sometimes happens is you get this, all right, I'm getting all these things done fast. I'm doing all this. I'm listening to Lee and Ellen, and I'm getting things done quicker. But then that time gets wasted that you've saved. And this is just a reminder that some of you may be young and you've got your whole life in front of you. Some of you may be older and you're starting to think about, okay, what is it I want to use this extra time for? What's important?
Exactly.
And for some of people, as they start to get to a certain age, what's my legacy? What do I want to leave behind? What do I want to be known for? What do I want to do for myself? I mean, there's all these things that start.
Oh yeah.
Call it a midlife crisis, whatever. But I just find my mom moved to a retirement home, and so I'm there a lot visiting her, and you hear older people say, I've always wanted to write a book when they find out I've written a book, or, I wish I could have coached my kids' team, but I was always too busy with something else, or, I wish I could have. Traveled around the world. There's always the regrets of things that didn't get done.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure at that point they're realizing, all right, I maybe don't have the time. But most of you out there still have the time to do the things you want to do. And the idea of this show is to help you to do things that you need to do faster, so you have time left over for the things you want to do. And so what I did was, looked at the actuary tables. Okay, 76 years old for men, 81 for women. That's life expectancy. And you will all beat those, I'm sure. But even so, let's say that is what you can expect. Working backwards, I've already lived 75% of my life, even higher actually.
Okay.
How many summers do I have left with my kids while they're still at home? I don't want to miss out on things like that. So when you have time to when you have some time left over, make sure you know what it is you want to do and you do it. Don't put it off. I know we talk about procrastination, but I want to put a real point to it. It's the point of when you procrastinate, we talk about why you do it out of fear.
Right.
But what the result of it is, you push things to the future and they may never happen. The time is now, is basically what I'm saying. So however you can make that happen, my message is, I'm trying to live in the moment more, not worrying so much about the past and letting it go, not worrying so much about the future because I don't control it, but being in the moment. But in the moment, trying to do the thing that I feel will make my legacy last. I want to have magic moments with people where they don't forget.
Right.
Where you're doing the things you always wanted to do your whole life but never got to. Mm-hmm. Now is the time.
Absolutely. And there's been studies done that when you plan your free time, and that would be the time that you are talking about, when you actually plan that free time, you enjoy it more. So if you have planned that, okay, when I finish this, we're going to Disneyland, or maybe we're just packing up the...
That's not my idea.
I know that's not a lot of people's idea of fun. Okay, we're packing up the car and we're going to the beach. I know you don't have to pack the car, but you've got, you've planned ahead, or you say, I get this finished, and in this free time, I'm going to this museum. And then you do it. And so having planned your free time changes your relationship to free time. So do your stuff.
Yeah.
Get it done.
But it gives you the reason why you try and get things done quicker. Cleaning, a lot of us want the result. In a past episode, I talked about the baseball fields. I take a great pride in them looking perfect.
Right.
But I don't really enjoy the process so much as I enjoy seeing them perfect. It's the final version. So how do I get there quickly? So I have more time to enjoy the field, to coach on the fields, things that really matter to me and make a difference. Getting the fields ready is not as important as impacting a kid's life.
Exactly. Because are they going to remember the fields were perfect? They might. They might. Maybe that's a thing. But yeah, do your stuff, then enjoy your life. Enjoy being back with us again next week for the Faster, Easier, Better show.